Hi, this video is to talk about how to write a dialectical journal. So what that means is that you are choosing a quote from a reading that you've done, and you are responding to that quote. What does that mean? Responding means remember those annotations we did. You're asking questions, you're connecting to the quote, or you are making inferences. So let's look at an example I wrote here for you. For reading number 1, pages 1 through 8. I chose the quote, "You've never had none, you crazy bastard. I got both of them here. Think I'd let you carry your own word card?" So this is George talking to Lenny. I thought it was just interesting that George wouldn't let Lenny carry his word card. And I also think it's interesting that George is being almost mean to Lenny. So my response is, some questions I have are, why can't Lenny carry his own word card? Why is George being mean to him? I guess George and Lenny might be friends or relatives. I think this because they are going to work together. So very simple response. You need 4 sentences, right, for an A. And your quote can be anything that interests you. Again, if you go to the top of your dialectical journal, I asked you maybe choose a quote where it shows someone being marginalized. He's an outsider, she's an outsider, he or she is being mistreated in some way. Maybe a quote that talks about the American dream, about class, right? The rich versus the poor, about friendship, right? And I guess my quote would be more about friendship because it's George and Lenny. You can also talk about techniques, right? So any figurative language that you're familiar with. You can also talk about conflict, right? Is there conflict in the play? You can choose a quote that shows that. And you have sentence starters here, but you don't need to use these, right? I used maybe some of the questions I have, but everything else is my own. I really hope that this helps you identify quotes and responses from now on. Please, 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 you need to catch up. You need to make sure you have all your quotes and responses after each reading.